Namaskaram everyone, this is Vishwak Sen and welcome to Vaka Talks, where we talk about mental health and emotional well-being in different kinds of relationships. We are narrating the story of Vinata and Kadruva and trying to extract lessons in mental health and relationships from them. Now, Kadruva has cursed her children to burn in flames because they said no. And Takshaka comes forward and says like, okay, I will do it. Takshaka goes and wraps himself up against the tail of the Uchchaishrava, and Vinata and Kadru go back to the shore, and Kadru says, okay, let's see from here so that we get like a proper view. She's actually taking her to a place that is a little distant so that they don't see properly that it's actually a snake wrapped around the tail. And then Uchchaishrava comes, it passes, it goes, it gallops, it's moving, and then they look at the tail, and the tail is black. And Vinata is shocked. That's not what I've seen. Well, this is also gaslighting tactic. They change things uh, so that we question our reality. So Vinata is shocked. Oh, what I saw yesterday was wrong. She's questioning her own reality. Now that she questioned her reality of what she saw, Kadruva now has the power to modify all the conditions of the bed, because now she's not sure. Vinata is not sure what she saw, what she remembers. So now she says, yes, yes, now you are my servant. At the beginning, the bet might be more tame, but now Kadruva has successfully gaslighted Vinata. She she beats around, she hammers out different uh, details, different clauses. She keeps adding different clauses into the bet and says like, yes, you are my servant. You are not allowed to disclose this, what's happening between us to Kashyapa Muni, our husband, and you are not allowed to let him intervene. And yes, and after going back, now Vinata is Kadruva's servant. Now she starts making more mess. She starts making mess for her to clean up. She doesn't let Vinata sit and rest for a minute. She, the moment she sees Vinata sitting down uh, or relaxing, immediately she says, oh, go and grab something for me, or bring this son of mine. And even all the snakes, they have been making more of a mess because they're not the one who's going to clean up, and their mother is not the one who's going to clean up. So their mother is not going to scold them for for making a mess. It's Vinata's job now. So they are abusing Vinata day in and day out. And Kadruva keeps adding clauses. She keeps adding, oh, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to massage my feet, you need to prepare this thing for me, you need to cook my food, you need to feed all my children. Basically, Kadruva hands over all her responsibilities to Vinata, and she's just sitting there relaxing and enjoying seeing Vinata struggle and in pain, and looking down upon her is like, yes, you are my servant. And and all the snakes also, they don't they are not uh, they are not controlled. Even if Vinata says, okay, what you're doing is not right, you should not do this, and Kadru immediately comes like, who are you to order my sons around? They are my sons. If they do something wrong, I should be the one who, who tell them and raise them. You're just my maid. so you just do what I say. You are not supposed to tell them. And she encourages them to do more of a mess and exploit her more, demand her more of Vinata. This tends to happen quite often in every toxic relationship. The exploitation. There are a lot of people immediately, sometimes within weeks of getting into a relationship or getting married, the whole persona changes. Now they start exploiting you, everything you own. So anything that Vinata gets because you're my servant, it's mine. So that's what Kadruva says. The same thing happens in a lot of relationships. Everything that is yours, it is mine. Everything, everything that you make is mine. You are not allowed to talk to your parents. You are not allowed to talk to your friends. You should be at my service. You should listen to me and me only. You should not question what I am asking of you. And something similar happens between Devayani and Sharmishta also. We'll talk about it when we are talking about the story of Devayani, Sukracharya's daughter Devayani. And coming back to the story, so this exploitation happens day in and day out, and they cut all our sources of an outlet. We are not allowed to talk to others, we are not allowed to share, we are not allowed to interact with others. And everything that we do, everything that we make, we need to give it to them. Everything that we uh, uh, that is ours is theirs, but nothing of theirs is shared with us. We need to ask them for permission for every little thing. So when a person falls into such a relationship, it is extremely taxing, it is extremely uh, uh, it's extremely debilitating. They kill our sense of self, they kill our sense of individuality. And they want to do that because they want to control us. And this is an extremely toxic place to be in. Whatever we have, if we can do anything, and the only ray of hope that Vinata has is that she remembers that her son that is going to hatch from that egg is going to relieve her of the servitude. So puts she bows down her head and continues day after day after day, witnessing all these horrors that's being done to her, and not uttering a word, just being hopeful that her son would come and save her. And Kadru has been exploiting her day in and day out, and they are not she's not allowed to disclose anything to Kashyapa Muni. If they have gone her, if Vinata was allowed to do that, Kashyapa Muni would put an end to it, and Kadruva knows that. So she added the clause: you're not allowed to do that, you're not allowed to do this, you're not allowed to talk to others, you're not allowed to raise my children, you're just their attendant. Because Vinata, when she says like, okay, you should not do this, Kadruva immediately says like, no, you're not allowed, you don't have the right to scold my children. They are doing something wrong. So this creates this makes the her children extremely entitled, and she is extremely entitled, she behaves extremely entitled. And this is a very very common scenario that we can see in every toxic relationship. There is someone who is supplying, and there is someone who is always taking away every resource, every piece bit of time, every bit of energy, every bit of effort. And they completely destroy the person who they are taking from. And usually once they realize that they cannot take any more, they move on to the next victim. But here Vinata is continuing to uh, uh, do her service, and this is a common scene in every toxic relationship where one person exploits the other. If you like my content, please hit the like button and share your experiences in the comment section below, and please share my video with people you feel would benefit from my content, and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Until we meet again.